On August 1, 2025, the world was thrust into a tense geopolitical chess game. U.S. President Donald Trump announced the repositioning of 2 nuclear submarines, a public declaration aimed at Russia and Dmitry Medvedev. This move signaled a new era of hybrid warfare where digital provocations could lead to physical force. The stakes are high, involving not just the war in Ukraine but global stability. Unlike the Cold War, this conflict is chaotic and unpredictable, amplified by social media. Trump's announcement was a response to Medvedev's inflammatory rhetoric, emphasizing the blurred lines between rhetoric and reality. The clash of styles between Trump and Medvedev has created a volatile feedback loop, pushing the world closer to a precipice. The deployment of nuclear submarines alters the strategic landscape, forcing global military planners to reassess their positions. In this uncertain environment, a single miscalculation could have generational consequences. The world watches, waiting for the next move in this high-stakes game. The question remains, is this political theater or the opening moves of a conflict spiraling out of control? The strategic landscape is being rewritten, and the world holds its breath. The standoff is the result of escalating verbal volleys sparked by Trump's aggressive timeline for ending the war in Ukraine. Trump's ultimatum was met with sharp criticism from Dmitry Medvedev, who labeled him a delusional warmonger. Medvedev's reference to Russia's dead hand system escalated the crisis to a potential nuclear confrontation. Trump framed Medvedev's rhetoric as an existential threat, justifying the submarine deployment as a protective measure. This exchange highlights a dangerous new reality: nuclear deterrence conducted through public statements and social media. The potential for misinterpretation is high, turning the logic of mutually assured destruction into a volatile spectacle. Critics warn of the immense risks of using social media to trade nuclear threats. The war of words has set a perilous precedent, with the world as an anxious audience. The stakes are high, and the potential for miscalculation looms large. The world watches, hoping for a resolution to this dangerous game. Trump's announcement highlights the power of the U.S. nuclear submarine fleet, the most survivable leg of America's nuclear triad. These submarines are designed for strategic deterrence, patrolling silently and ready to unleash devastating force. The destructive capability of a single Ohio-class submarine is staggering, with Trident missiles capable of striking deep within Russia. Deploying these vessels is a powerful military signal, transforming quiet deterrence into a public declaration of intent. The U.S. Navy maintains a constant state of readiness, with submarines always in a position to hold Russia at risk. Trump's announcement is about strategic signaling, changing public awareness of these assets. By revealing the hidden hand, Trump creates a psychological effect, forcing Russia to contend with a declared and unseen threat. The secrecy surrounding submarine operations is crucial to their effectiveness. This deliberate ambiguity complicates Russian strategic calculations and increases pressure on their leadership. The move forces Russia to assume the worst, creating a powerful psychological effect. The world watches as the invisible becomes visible in this high-stakes game. Trump's submarine deployment is a complex political strategy, blending strategic genius, dangerous gamble, and political grandstanding. Supporters see it as a logical application of deterrence theory, responding to a nuclear threat with American resolve. Critics argue it's a reckless gamble, raising the risk of miscalculation and eroding nuclear restraint norms. The move plays well with Trump's political base, projecting him as a strong, decisive leader. With midterm elections approaching, the deployment reinforces his brand as a tough negotiator. The challenge is discerning where strategic calculation ends and political theater begins. The world watches, trying to navigate the blurred lines between genuine strategy and domestic politics. The stakes are high, and the potential for miscalculation looms large. The world watches, hoping for a resolution to this dangerous game. The move serves to reinforce his brand as a tough negotiator who will always put America first. The Kremlin's response to Trump's announcement has been one of studied calm, avoiding public escalation. By refusing to engage in a tit-for-tat, Moscow frames Trump's move as desperation rather than strength. Beneath this calm, Russia launched readiness drills in the Barents Sea, signaling their preparedness. Medvedev continues his rhetoric, warning of severe consequences without committing to a specific course. This dual-track response allows Russia to maintain deniability while demonstrating resolve. The economic impact is immediate, with the Moscow stock market reacting to rising tensions. Russia's challenge is balancing military strength with economic stability under international pressure. The world watches as the strategic game unfolds with high stakes. The stakes are high and the potential for miscalculation looms large. The world watches, hoping for a resolution to this dangerous game. The Kremlin's challenge is to balance its projection of military strength with the need to maintain economic stability. Trump's submarine deployment has global repercussions, forcing nations to reassess their security postures. NATO allies face a complex situation, relying on the U.S. nuclear umbrella while wary of escalatory tactics. European leaders favor diplomacy, fearing a superpower showdown on their continent. Behind-the-scenes diplomacy is likely underway, seeking restraint and de-escalation. In Asia, China watches closely, drawing conclusions about American resolve and strategy. The move reinforces American military power, impacting China's geopolitical calculations. This incident highlights the enduring danger of nuclear weapons, reigniting old fears. International bodies like the UN call for calm, as great power politics takes center stage. The geopolitical fallout is immense, forcing nations to reconsider their place in a volatile world. The stakes are high, and the potential for miscalculation looms large. The world watches, hoping for a resolution to this dangerous game. The move serves as a stark reminder of the enduring danger of nuclear weapons. We stand at a critical juncture, with outcomes ranging from diplomatic breakthrough to catastrophic miscalculation. Optimists see Trump's posturing as coercive diplomacy, creating leverage for peace talks. The path to peril is equally plausible, with escalation logic dangerously seductive. Russia's readiness drills are a direct response, potentially leading to further aggressive postures. The greatest danger lies in accident or misinterpretation, with military forces on high alert. A single mistake could trigger a chain reaction with devastating consequences. The outcome depends on the wisdom and restraint of leaders involved. Can Trump and Russian leadership pull back from the brink and transition to dialogue? The world watches, hoping for a resolution to this dangerous game. The stakes are high and the potential for miscalculation looms large. The world watches, hoping for a resolution to this dangerous game.